Shalom, Kol Halal Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua Ba'Hashem Rokah Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them and showed us this truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. Well, the brother Yahshua back with a quick lesson. All right, going into the upcoming famine. There's actually two upcoming famines. The famine of the word, all right? But this lesson is on the famine of food and water, all right? And all other things, all right? So we'll start right here at 2nd Ezra 6 and 22. We'll start at 20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away, all right, and that's what we're watching right now, shall be finished, then will I show these tokens, all right? It's beginning to vanish away, the beginning of sorrows. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall all see together. We're all seeing right now these prophecies coming to pass. All right. And the children of a year old shall speak with their voices. The women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up. Now here's the point. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall be found empty. Okay? And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall suddenly be afraid. And at that time friends shall fight one against another like enemies. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. All right? Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. All right, so suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Friends shall fight. This is important. Friends shall fight against another like enemies. All right? And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. Why are they going to be fighting like that? Because there ain't going to be no food. Hey, as soon as there ain't no food, within hours, people start losing their mind. And they even got a couple of days before it really kicks in. When it really kicks in, then, desperate, desperate times call for desperate measures. All right? And that's going to be the, the sign of the times. It's going to be what every man is going to fall into. All right, so let's watch this because this is showing you that they're setting up a famine. They're setting up goods not coming in. The full storehouses are going to be found empty. How? Well, this devil is orchestrating it. And ultimately, the Most High put the spirit on this devil to orchestrate it. All right, so this says, it's Dabu 7:7. September 1st, which was 2 days ago, today is the 3rd, it says, record congestion hammers California ports, some shipments almost a year behind. How is that? Well, it's by design. They've been orchestrating this going way back. All right. Even that, I forget what, the barge that was carrying all these shipment crates, it was stuck in the Suez over there. Just that being stuck there, whatever that is, that was a sign. All right? Whether Esau orchestrated it or whether the Most High made it come to pass. It's a sign that more and more there ain't going to be nothing being delivered here, including food. All right, so let's watch this.
This is Dabu 7. It looks like this chaotic situation at the ports continues in the United States. If you guys are unaware, we have had ships anchored and backed up in different ports for some time, while others sit there empty. Many people, including me, have been waiting on product since last year and the beginning of this year. They're saying that they expect this to carry on into the first half of 2022.
Woo!
Now, there's a new record set in terms of boats that are anchored, just sitting out in the water, waiting. Now, back in February, they set that record, I believe it was at 40. Then here on Friday, they clipped it, and they came in at 44. Today, they come in at 46, an all-time record of boats anchored, sitting in the waterway, trying to get in. All this congestion. And they're saying everything is already stretched to the limits. And they're looking at even higher volume per next month. Okay, here's San Pedro Bay at berth end ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach. So when you look at these two areas, even on the satellite feed, if you're tracking this, you can see right here all the congestion. All these boats just sitting there. So if you've been waiting, well, you may be waiting a little bit longer. And this is a big time heads up. When it starts piling up like this at a record pace, there's some big things going on, especially when there's no call for it. There's not bodies stacked up at the port, that's for sure. We know that. I'm going to break this down further. Greater details, censorship free, where the gloves come off, over on D Live tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern. Make sure to join us. You'll find links below in the description box. Much love.
So this is why the storehouses are going to be empty. Okay? And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. What? Why? They're not delivering goods anymore. Okay? America depends on goods from overseas being shipped over, then put on trucks, and then delivered to these stores. To these what? Storehouses. All right? So they're manufacturing this famine. All right? And other goods that won't be coming in. All right? So let's get some precepts and we'll keep it short. All right? This is Luke 21. Luke 21 and 11. These are the signs, right? There will be great earthquakes, famines, plural, of the word and of food and water, all right? And pestilences in various places. What is this? It's for real. All right, 11. There shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights. People fighting each other, and great signs shall there be from heaven. All right? Famines is a part of it. That's got to come. You must endure through the famines. If you didn't get this word, you're in trouble. This is the book of Acts 11. Acts 11 and 28. And there stood up one of them named Agabus and signified by the Spirit that there should be great dearth. What does this word mean, dearth? Throughout all the world. Okay, let's get a couple of different versions, all right? One of them named Agabus stood up and through the Spirit predicted that a severe famine would appear, would spread over the entire Roman world. Well, this is the revived Roman Empire. Okay? So that happened, and now, through the Spirit, it's happening again. There's nothing new under the sun. Revelation 6. Here's what we have to look forward to. Well, Salakia. This is the prediction of that coming, not the prediction, but the prophecy. Revelation 6 and 8. Then I looked and saw a pale green horse. Its rider's name was Death, and Hades followed close behind. They were given authority over a fourth of the earth, to kill by sword, by famine, by plague, and by beasts of the earth. You see this? This is the Most High's judgment. It's not going nowhere. People are being judged. All right? I haven't heard anything about the moratorium. So are people getting kicked out and they're being quiet about it? A friend of mine is a landlord, and I heard Jake calling in trying to swindle and be slick about what I'm like, they must have just got kicked out. This was yesterday. Okay. Now, what do the men of the Lord have to look forward to during this famine? See, because you got to have balance in this thing. And we are on the side of the Most High's mercy. So what is the balance? Psalm 33, let's start at 19. Let's start at 18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear him. Most High's eyes, the angels. Upon them that hope in his mercy. See that? His mercy. To deliver their soul from death. And Esau is as death. And to keep them alive in famine. All right? That's very important. That's that hope. Okay? Hope in mercy. Hope in his mercy. All right? Let's continue there. Let's go to Psalm 37. And start at 19. Start at 18. The Lord knoweth the days of the upright. That's the elect. And their inheritance shall be forever. They shall not be ashamed in the evil time. Hey, we're in the evil time. Jacob's trouble. And in the days of famine they shall be satisfied. All right? Got it? That's plain. Proverbs 10. Proverbs 10 and 3. The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous, the elect of Israel, to famish. Okay? What's that word, famish? To suffer through famine. But he casteth away the substance of the wicked. Nothing is going to mean nothing here in a minute. It's all going to be clean dissolved. The only thing that matters is if you endure until the end, if you survive what is coming. All right, let's get one more. Isaiah 65, we all know. All right? This is our hope in these days. Because it's going to go down bad for for 2/3 of Israel and you heathen. Isaiah 65, start at 13. Uh, Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. All right? My servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart. That's your mind. And shall howl for vexation of spirit. All right? So, get your heart ready. All right? Lob. So with that, I hope that the elect were edified. And until the next one, shalom.